Oh my god. Oh my god, wait. I thought something on the floor was a spider. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat and today I'm bringing you a classic readathon, but as you can tell from the title, instead of doing a usual 24-hour readathon, I'm going to be reading for 36 hours, or at least I'm gonna try to. I'm going to start reading tonight at 10 p.m, straight after Love Island. I'm probably gonna do a live show with my patrons. They're joining me for this readathon, which is really sweet. We're gonna read for the whole of Wednesday, the whole of tomorrow, and then we're gonna finish on Thursday morning at 10 a.m, which makes, if my calculations are correct, because I've worked this out by myself, which is never the best thing to do, it should equal 36 hours of reading. That's what this video is going to be today. I really hope that you enjoy. Also, I probably sound a tiny bit different because I'm very sick, I'm very unwell. I think it's very likely that I actually do have COVID. So yeah, I've been ill for a few days now, just like really bad. I haven't felt like this in years. So yeah, all I want to do is kind of just like chill and read with my patrons. I just want to stop looking at my phone. I just want to get off my laptop and actually read something. I've been reading The Secret History for my Patreon buddy read, but I'm gonna not read that during the readathon. I mean, I might, depends on my mood, but I just don't think that's the way to go. It's not going to be a fast read, and I want to read as much as possible because it is actually getting towards the end of June now, and that means half a year has gone by since the 1st of January, and I'm definitely on track for my reading, but I would love to kind of get ahead and read as much as possible before the second half of the year. But yeah, I'm kind of in the mood for a romance. I was watching Love Island last night on Discord with my patrons. We were just talking about like romance tropes and like what the islanders would be if they were in a romance novel. Yeah, it kind of got me in the mood for reading a romance book. I have Ugly Love by Colin Hoover, which I haven't read yet, and I'm really surprised I haven't read this because I love Verity so much. I read Heartbones by Colin Hoover and really enjoyed that as well, so definitely gonna bear this one in mind. This isn't really a romance, but it is one that I want to get to. Insatiable by Daisy Buchanan. That could be really fun if I'm in the mood for it. It's also not too long. There's Get Alive Clary Brown, which I've been putting off for the longest time. I feel like this one would be great material for a readathon just because it's gotten so much hype. Everyone who's read it loves it. Everyone I know who's read it has loved it anyway. And then also Book of Night, which is just there, is definitely a high priority on my TBR. If I want more of a fantasy, that one's definitely an option, but I've heard not so good things about it. That's the only thing, so I'm kind of hesitant. I don't want to pick up something that I'm not going to enjoy. I definitely want to try and pick things that I'm going to like. I want this 36 hours to be really enjoyable. Obviously I'm very not well, like I'm feeling feverish at this point. I put on makeup for the first time in days. It's the afternoon now, there's a few hours left until the readathon starts. I'm probably going to read some more of The Secret History in the meantime, to be honest, just before the readathon starts. I'm gonna watch some more tennis, I'm gonna watch Love Island, and then after that I will let you guys know what I decide to pick up first for this readathon. But yeah, I might even get my patrons to help me pick my first book. So yeah, I will talk to you guys when I start the readathon. So it's nearly midnight, it's 5 to midnight, and I've just gotten off my Patreon sprints, which you guys will have seen. And I started Ugly Love by Colin Hoover because my patrons told me to. Because I told them my mood, that I was in the mood for like a romance, and I showed them like my other choices, and they just seemed to think that I would like this the most. So yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it so far. I'm on page 48. And I think I'm going to take this upstairs to bed with some water for my throat. And yeah, get ready for bed and just read this until I fall asleep. Hello. So it's past 2 in the morning. It's like 2:15. I just haven't been able to stop reading this. I'm now on page 125, which is chapter 14 which is back to Miles's perspective, so that's probably a good time to leave it. I'm definitely not enjoying Miles's chapters as much as I'm enjoying Tate's. I just know it's gonna suck and be really sad, and also it's like told in a really weird way, which I'm not sure that I enjoy. I don't have like full thoughts on this yet. I am really enjoying the dynamic and the romance so far, and I actually am really enjoying the pace, surprisingly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for tonight, just because I've got past page 100, which was kind of like my goal. I'm about 40% of the way through the book. Very proud of myself, really enjoying it. I don't think I've stayed up this late reading a book because I've been enjoying it this much for ages, maybe even years, potentially years. So yeah, that's great. My patrons really helped me out there. I'm obviously extremely tired. I don't know what time I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I usually set my alarm for 8:30. I don't know, it's just become like a habit of mine. So yeah, I will probably wake up around 7 or 8 with a really sore throat and have to like chug down water and medicine. But yes, hopefully I can stay awake. I'm not opposed to having a nap later in the day if I feel like it, but I do want to wake up kind of early and make the most of the day. Like I said earlier, my COVID tests are arriving in the morning, so I need to be awake for that. Also, my little book haul, which I'm really excited for. But yes, time for me to go to sleep. I'm probably going to fall asleep to podcast. Oh my god, I'm such a clown. I was literally going to look for my phone. But basically, I'm listening to Sit With Us by Dominica and Ella from Married at First Sight Australia. I think it's the first podcast I've ever actually religiously listened to, which is nice. I never really got the hype about podcasts before. But yes, that is what I'm going to do now. I shall speak to you guys in the morning. Hey guys, it is the next day and I have received my packages. One's from Waterstones, the other one is from Boots, and obviously that has my COVID tests in, so I will be doing that straight away. I've been reading Ugly Love this morning and I'm now on page 192, which isn't too bad, so I'm definitely over halfway now. How long is this book actually? 322 pages. Yeah, I'm not far off. So yeah, I'll definitely tell you guys my thoughts after I do this little unboxing. 2 of these COVID test kits of 5 each, I think, just because I thought it would be better to like stock up. So yes, I'll do that straight away after I finish talking to you guys. I also got some face masks for myself. They're all the simple face masks. So I got the Rich Moisture one, the coconut water one, which was my favorite, and then this 48-hour glow, which actually works. Like, yeah, makes my skin glow. So yeah, those are all lovely. I thought that would give myself a little bit of a pamper sesh. I think the last thing I got was just a little face wash because I was running out of my big one, so I just got like a top up one, which gave me free delivery. So yes, that's all I got from Boot. The exciting one is the Waterstones one, of course. I'm so excited. Okay, do you want to see? There you go. Oh my god, that's so exciting. I think they're all in here. I was a tad bit worried that they were going to split them up, but they haven't, so it's all good. So I got Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is my Patreon buddy read for July. So yeah, I thought that I would order this one just in case I can't leave the house before July starts. So I'm ready to go. I'm so excited for this one. I almost wish I was reading it for the readathon because I'm now really in the mood for romance. But yes, so excited to read this with my patrons. So yeah, that's the first book that I got. Another one that I got that I'm not going to be reading during this readathon is, oh, it's a bit damaged, but anyway, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I am nervous, but very much excited to read this one as well. I am reading this for a video, for a vlog coming up soon, hopefully. I won't tell you what it is. You might be able to guess. I don't know. This will be one of the books that I'm going to be reading in that vlog. I'm glad I got this one as well. I don't really have many of these Penguin classics. This is looking quite sexy and stunning. Wow. Okay, the next book that I got is Demon Slayer Volume 1, which I think I'm going to read during this readathon. I'm actually really happy that I got this now. Oh, it's
so beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, so I started watching Demon Slayer the series recently and I really enjoyed it, so I thought that I would get volume 1 and see if I like the manga as well. I did that with Death Note and I wasn't like fully into it just because like I knew everything that happened. I thought I would give it another go to read something after watching the series. So yeah, I would say the plan with this is to stop watching the show and catch up by reading all of the volumes that I've watched so far and then keep going with the manga, maybe. I don't really know. You guys tell me, like, if you're like an avid watcher of anime and you read the mangas as well, what is the best order to do it in? Is it better to read the manga first and then go into the show and watch the show, like watch it come to life? Or is it better to like get to know the characters through watching the anime first before reading it in manga form? Like, let me know, because I'm such like a novice when it comes to manga. But yes, oh my god, this is such a good haul already. Hello. Okay, the last two bits kind of go together. Wow. They sent me a signed copy of Wicked King. I was not expecting that. I did not order that. Wow, I've been sent a signed copy of the Wicked King. Oh my god, that has literally just made my entire week. I will literally be reading this during this readathon because unfortunately this might not make sense just because of me getting ill. I wasn't able to finish a vlog that I was filming before starting this one. I don't know if this is going to be uploaded first or if that other vlog is going to be uploaded first. I'm thinking probably this one, and so this just won't make sense. But in that other vlog I read The Cruel Prince for the first time, and spoiler, I did really enjoy it, and I ordered the next books in the series. I cannot tell you how happy I am. Like, oh my god, the beauty. But yes, I was not expecting to get a signed copy of The Wicked King, which I will hopefully be reading during this readathon. I could not be more excited. Like, as soon as I finish Ugly Love, I'm probably gonna read this. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This series has honestly gotten me back in the mood for fantasy, back in the mood for YA even. I am obsessed. I'm slightly obsessed. So yes, I will be reading The Wicked King during this vlog. Probably not Queen of Nothing. I don't want to like rush the series too much. But I'm definitely probably going to finish the series like in a very near future. But yeah, I'm so happy. No, this has actually made me so happy. I could actually cry. Like, I'm not even that bothered by signed books, but when it's like a surprise like that and like by an author that I've just fallen in love with, like, wow, I don't know, like, is there such thing as like good karma? Like, I don't know. Oh my god, that is such a beautiful haul. Like, I'm very much obsessed with these books. I really did tell myself that I wasn't going to buy any more books, but I just needed to do it for some self-care during this time of like sickness. And yeah, I needed to get book covers anyway. This is for a vlog. Obviously I need to finish this series. This is just like, you know, a little extra. But also I did get like one last thing from Waterstone's, very small extra thing. And that is a bookmark. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, I did not know it had the like sparklies on it. Love that. Oh my god, I love that so much. I think I might swap it out because it really does match. It really does match. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out the bookmark that I currently have, which is, sorry, Sally Rooney, that one. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm really glad I got that. It's a Vincent van Gogh Starry Night Over the Rhone. Beautiful. Love it. I love a bookmark that matches my book. Okay, yeah, might as well talk about this book now actually before I go ahead and do those COVID tests. It's such an easy read. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all, but yes, obviously I have kind of gotten through it quite fast for me. I stayed up until 2:15 like I told you guys last night. Honestly, I woke up later than I was planning. I kind of just snoozed my alarm and then like slept for another hour, so that's not ideal, but it does mean that I probably don't have to have a nap this afternoon, so we're all good. I'm gonna try and stay up as late as possible tonight as well. I'm planning on finishing this afternoon. I'm just like constantly in shock by this book. It's a weird one because I honestly don't agree with a lot of what's going on in the book. Like, there's kind of a possessiveness and like hypocrisy, and also like the older brother like protective thing really irks me. Like, I just don't care for it And even though she's saying, oh, it's because, you know, he's looking out for me, I'm just like, go away. She's a grown woman. She's 23. Like, she's 23. Also, side note, I love when books include characters or like have main characters that are around my age. It makes me feel so seen. And so I'm absolutely loving reading adult romances. A lot of the time it's either like YA romance where the character's like 17, 18, or it's like adult romance where the character's like 30 plus. Anyway, that was a detour. Like, I don't mind the brother as a character, but like he's not really serving much of a purpose other than to be like an obstacle for like these two falling in love. Honestly, the main feeling I have when I'm reading this book is just fear, because I know that I'm gonna be sad at some point during this book. I know that the main character's heart is gonna get broken. I don't know if I'm ready for it, to be honest. This is supposed to be a nice chill readathon, but I think this book is gonna make it like a little bit intense. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I don't really have a choice at this point. I don't have much left, so yeah, I think I'm gonna take the COVID test, report back, and then get back to this book. Obviously I need to do some more reading sprints with the gang, so I think I'm gonna get ready for the day as well, make myself feel a little bit better. But yes, I couldn't be more happy to be doing this reading day, this 36-hour readathon. Honestly, like, can't stop looking at this now. Like, I'm so excited. Just like, I'm probably gonna finish Ugly Love faster just so I can read this book. Definitely adding these two to my TBR today. Galatea is still on my mind, don't worry. COVID test time. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm so fine. No, it's fine. Like, it's actually fine. Okay, no, I need to actually get a grip. I need to get a grip. This is like literally just words on paper. Like, I actually need to get a grip. Like, this is not real. It's not real. How do you even rate a book like this? Like, how? Like, where do you even go? Like, what do you do? So I finished it. I finished Ugly Love during the Patreon sprints that I was just on. We went for 2 hours. We read for the majority of the time, talked a little bit, and yeah, I kind of had a breakdown. This book, like this book. Where do I even begin? So I'm gonna make sure to screen record some of the moments during those sprints because I think it captures my reactions to this very well. Firstly, I wasn't expecting much from this book at all. I remember purchasing it a few months ago, and I think that I bought it because of a recommendation from someone on BookTube probably. I think somebody said that this was one of their favourite Colleen Hoovers, so I just bought it because I was intrigued. I didn't know anything of what it was about though, and so yeah, when I went into this I just had kind of semi-low expectations, even though I know a lot of people like this. I don't know why. I didn't like hype it up in my head or anything. I didn't actually know anything about the content of the book itself either. All I will say is that it follows a nurse called Tate. She's training for her masters, and also this pilot Miles. Tate's chapters are set in the present, Miles' chapters are set 6 years in the past. So we're seeing Miles' past unfold as we're seeing the relationship between these two unfold in the present day. But that's all I'm going to tell you. It is quite devastating. Obviously it's called Ugly Love. But yeah, I just want to like commend Colleen Hoover really on how she deals with like trauma and grief and like the really like hard topics. Definitely, if you feel like you need to, check out the trigger warnings for this. It's just like too big and like too close to the end for me to like say it. But yeah, definitely, like if you feel like you're the sort of person that needs a content warning, then definitely look into it before you go off of my recommendation for this. But yes, I think she dealt with it so well. Like, it was so beautiful. Like, I actually cried. And yeah, I just think she's such a good writer. Like, I at the beginning of this book didn't really like the writing style of his chapters, but as it went along I got used to it, I adjusted to it, and I just loved it. There's a chapter or two from Miles's perspective at the end, and it just like got to me. Like, it honestly destroyed me, but in the best way. Like, oh my god, I don't often cry with books, so yes, I think that's a testament to Colleen Hoover's writing in this one. I didn't see these two as characters, I saw them as people. I do think that she writes people very well. Yeah, I just loved it. Like, oh my god, I just wasn't expecting that at all. Like, I am as shocked as you are, I'm as surprised as you are. Wow, yeah. You guys will have seen all of that in the screen records from the live show. In terms of my star rating, I am comparing it to other romances. I kind of review books for what they are, so if it's a romance, I'll review it as a romance. I won't really compare it to like other books that are different to that, because I don't see the benefit in that. So it can be confusing, my star ratings, to like people from the outside looking in, but it makes sense in my head. I'm giving this 5 stars. It honestly like shook me to my core. I just love the couple in it as well. Like, I just love these characters, and I love the journey that it took me on. Yeah, I was just obsessed. Like, I'm just obsessed, and I got through it obviously so fast. This book is the only book that compares to like the top romance in my heart, which is Birthday Girl. I think they are on par for how much I loved and enjoyed them. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, because nothing has really compared to Birthday Girl in the past, and I never really thought anything would, or like I did, but I thought, you know, like, I don't really believe it. Like, I don't believe that like a romance in the past I could love as much as I love Birthday Girl. But yes, here it is. Here it is. I didn't realize we'd be reading that today, but yeah. So yes, now I need to kind of like calm down, you know, like wind down, chill out a little bit. I think I'm gonna eat my dinner. I think I'm probably gonna have the leftovers of what I made last night because it was so good. And then I think I'm gonna go on to Demon Slayer just as a little respite before going on to The Wicked King in the evening. I'm so excited for these. I need to kind of just like get over this one a little bit first before I can go on to these books, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited for when I read these. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for this update. Honestly, like, I'm actually just speechless. I'm actually... Okay, bye. Hey guys, so it is 7:45. I'm going to be doing more sprints in 15 minutes, so I'm really excited for those, and then Love Island after that, so it will just be for an hour. But I started Demon Slayer. I am over halfway through. I don't know if you can see, and it's so good. It's like just as good as the show. I'm really enjoying it. I'm kind of glad that I watched the show first before reading this first volume, just because I think I would have struggled to kind of like understand what was going on. So I think it was good to like get that kind of grounding, like base, like what am I trying to say, foundation, like get a foundation, just like get the gist of the story before like going for the manga. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's made me laugh a few times, which the show didn't, and even though I know what happened, it's kind of like I'm really enjoying like my favorite bits, and it's just made me really happy. Like, I think this is the happiness I needed after Ugly Love. Yeah, this is just happiness in a book, and I'm really glad that I started this. I'm definitely going to get the next volumes, or at least put them on my wish list for a rainy day. Definitely 5-star feels. I feel like this readathon is very successful so far, and yeah, I'm going to carry on reading this before the sprints because I do want to start Wicked King during that live show.
I am so freaking tired. But yeah, I told myself I'd stay awake just so I could read or like get through a big chunk of The Wicked King, which I am enjoying, but not as much as The Cruel Prince so far. I do remember though when I got to this part in The Cruel Prince it kind of picked up, and I enjoyed like the second half of The Cruel Prince way more. I still have hope, but yeah, I'm not enjoying this as much as I want it to be at this point. Maybe it's because I'm tired. It's a lot of fairy politics and I'm just like too tired to care about this stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I forgot to tell you the page I'm on. I'm on chapter 13, page 118. So yes, I'm gonna be waking up early. As you can tell, I'm all showered. I'm feeling like way more fresh. So yeah, hopefully I can just wake up feeling ready to go and smash out the rest of this book. I don't know if I'll be able to read anything after I finish this. My main goal is absolutely to finish this before the end of the readathon. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I might actually put on the audiobook of The Wicked King. My eyes are tired, so I'm gonna give them a little bit of a break and listen to the audiobook. Good night. Hi guys, so it's the next day. Obviously it's actually the afternoon now, so the readathon finished this morning and I thought I was feeling better, but actually I've just felt really bad all day, and yeah, it just sucks because I thought I was getting better faster than this. Potentially the late nights maybe weren't the best idea, so sorry for not like checking in this morning. I did end up finishing The Wicked King by Holly Black and I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars just because it didn't grip me as much. There was something that was a little bit lacking in this book compared to The Cruel Prince. There was a lot of politics in this one which I didn't really like as much. Like I wasn't like as interested in that stuff, but I think that's what this series is. Like I think that's what it's going to be about. The moments we did get with Carden and Jude were actually really good, but I just wish we got more of them as well, because even though I said that I liked that the romance wasn't like necessarily at the forefront of the first book, I thought that it would develop more than it did in this one. So yeah, 3.5 stars. I'm still really happy that I read this one because I am so excited to go on to Queen of Nothing, just because this one left it off on like a really weird part, like a bit shocking, and obviously I really want to know what happens. So yes, I'm really glad that I read this. I'm obviously so happy that I've got a signed copy, and who knows, maybe if I reread this series in the future I actually might enjoy this one more. Like I don't know, maybe it was like how I've been feeling and stuff, and the fact that I read this mostly in the space of a night. I'm so glad that this is how I spent a couple of days. Even if I'm not feeling better now, it did make me feel better and like distract me overall from how I've been feeling. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, enjoyed watching me cry and read books. Bye.